Hi, everybody.
Hey guys.
So, I was greeted to a comment on a video that Christy and I posted months ago about a nerdy black man that claims black women don't like nerdy black men. And we shared our thoughts and opinion on this topic. And surprisingly, we still get comments on this video. So, again, I was greeted to a comment that this one guy said about there's no black women at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. I'll post, the comment, a screenshot of what he said. But Chris and I talked, and I'm like, have you been to every Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? And we do know some black women that are into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is too, Christy had me laughing. Um, I did some research. We used to watch some of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. I'm not gonna say that we were like super fans of it. Don't really play the games, like the card games, whatever. But like I said, for a fact, we do know some black women are into it. But I looked up about the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and there were several videos made about a girl. I don't know what her race was, but she left the tournament because she couldn't stand the smell. Like it was that bad. She got up and left. And I saw some other videos with guys talking about how bad the stench is at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. So, did you want to add to that, Christy? Like anything you want to?
Yeah, and I mean, Kendra's gonna repost their comments so you guys can see what we're talking about. But what they said to me didn't make sense, and it's like, okay, that sounds like a you problem first and foremost. Secondly, and this is something that Kendra and I commonly talk about. With nerdy people saying that they struggle to maybe find love, find somebody to be in a relationship with, and it's like there's a couple of things that we need to think about. One, for one, like look at your social life. Are you getting out there? Are you meeting people? Are you putting yourself out there? If you're staying indoors, around four walls and a screen all day, no, you're not going to meet anybody. You may have like a digital boo jank, but it ain't going to be nothing, on the outside. Two, what about your personality? Like, are you a nice and kind person or are you an a-hole?
Right.
Two, do you wash your behind on a daily? Because, like, let's just be real. Like, nobody wants to be around somebody who is stinking, smelling like booty cheeks. I mean, you look at nature, the bees, they go to the flowers that smell the best. So that's something that people need to think about and consider when they're saying they cannot find a significant other. And what I told Kendra in our previous conversation is, one, no self-respecting man or woman is going to sit there and be insulted, nor are they going to stand there and allow their nose to be assaulted with the funk, coming from the person that got bad BO, or heck, or they just got a bad personality. Stinky personality, stinky booty cheeks. Okay? It ain't working. So you know what? You gotta come back and you gotta reconfigure some things in your life, and those are easy fixes.
And my thing is to back to the comment the individual said. Now, like Christy and I said, we're not really big Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Never been to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, but I'm like to this guy. I'm like, have you been to every Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? And I'm sure there are some black females that are at these tournaments, and he probably does not like the way they look. If he's came across some black females at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and then also what Christy was saying too, like with the BO. If I've seen so many videos with men talking about the tournaments that the stench is that bad. If it's that bad, nobody's gonna want to be there. Like Christy was saying, a female is not a man and a woman is not gonna want to sit there and smell funk all day. And then another thing, just being a woman. Some guys, you can get mad at this. I'm not saying all, but we know in nerd spaces, a lot of times women get gate kept a lot, quiz and all this other stuff. So it's like the women that go to these tournaments, they, are the guys that they're playing against, are they gatekeeping them, trying to quiz them and, just saying mean things? Because it's like, what female is going to want to go to these tournaments and they have to deal with that and then smelly butt cheek funk,
Yeah, because for one, you're not gonna stay in there long enough to even maybe meet anybody, and two, you're gonna be in a bad mood because
Exactly.
it stinks.
Exactly.
So yeah, like people really need to think about things in their life when they want to come on the internet or wherever and complain about their social life or their love life. You know?
But you know what, too? Maybe this kind of is off topic a little bit, but I see comments too, or guys talking, especially like at conventions, like girls that are in cosplay, and they're just like, "Oh, well, that so and so cosplayer was hot. This one, no, she's too overweight to be cosplaying this character. Or her boobs aren't big enough." You know what I'm saying? But then you sit there mad talking about you can't find nobody, but you want to be critical on women's appearances.
Yeah, very childish and very superficial.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry, but unfortunately, people that do stuff like that, you're gonna stay single.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that you can't have standards or, maybe you have a specific type. That's fine. But obviously, what you are looking or seeking outside don't want you.
Exactly.
Because if that were the case, you would already have what you want by now.
Exactly. So I guess with that we will end this. So this discussion. But yeah, I had to, me and Chris, we had to talk about this. And again, I'll share the screenshot, and you guys, share what you think. We can all agree to disagree, and do it respectfully as adults. So yeah, and until next time.